if you were to describe this whole phenomenon of pride in a word, what would it be?
It's euphoria.
Colorful.
Oh, it's amazing! It's absolutely amazing. Very colorful, very special.
Colorful.
People friendly. Everybody is welcome over here.
Vibrant, energetic, fantastic.
Actually, এটা আমাদের মানে ইন্ডিপেন্ডেন্স ডে।
প্রাইড ওয়াকটাকে যদি একটা শব্দে ডিসক্রাইব করতে হয় সেটা কি হবে?
আজাদি।
आजादी. हम प्यार से लेंगे.
आजादी.
हम चूम के लेंगे.
Donning flamboyant attires, holding placards that scream the demand for the right to love and be loved. Amidst fervent Azadi slogans, hundreds of people of Kolkata hit the streets annually at the Pride Parade. This joyous occasion is not only graced by the people of the queer community, but also allies who unwaveringly support the cause, reinstating faith in the society at large. Bonded in solidarity under the historic Pride flag, the boisterous crowd radiates hues of tolerance, unity, hope, and love.
লাভ ইজ লাভ। ভালোবাসা ভালোবাসা কখনো কাউকে জেন্ডার বেসিসে পরিচিত করা উচিত না যে ও ছেলে তো একটা মেয়েকেই ভালোবাসবে বা ও মেয়ে একটা ছেলেকেই ভালোবাসবে।
आजादी. So you come for the Pride rally every year?
Yes, every year. I did not want to miss because of my broken leg, man. I did not want to miss that.
And why is Pride so important?
Because I'm proud of being Pride.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm owning myself with a broken leg. What else?
I can only speak in terms of transgender people, and we need the maximum amount of support we can get during this time. We are super sensitive with medications, with the way the society has treated us, and that makes us super vulnerable, right? That's what they're talking about.
Or discrimination. Or
Is legalization of a marriage for the gay community important?
I mean, of course, legalization, without legalization, nothing exists properly. And without authorities, nothing happens. And it's not only just, like with the right of getting married. With legalization of the gay marriage comes in so many other rights that we are denied of. We can't, we don't know who to nominate for our, insurances in case we are not there. And, there are so many other things that
So
come in.
there's a dire representation of the queer community in politics as well?
Of course. I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of queer politicians out there. It's just that people are just, they're afraid to come out. And a lot of times people, this is why Pride is important,
Back home, did you participate in these Pride endeavors?
I did a lot of Pride in Europe, back to Europe, but this one is special, very political, I like it, very back to the origin of Pride.
If you have a child who's like gay, lesbian, transsexual, you can be happy because you can be proud your child has the power to stay on his life.
आजादी. आजादी.
So ma'am, do you think this Pride rally or congregating on the street for a cause is actually, helping to set a narrative or to create a bigger, larger space for the queer community in the
I
society?
think there is at least a conversation on this. You will see so many posters which are which are in pro this entire thing that has happened. So I feel that there is so much of rage inside a queer trans person being online trolled, being abused to the natal family, being coerced by the police, that I feel that this is the place to come out with that rage also. It's also about saying that enough is enough, you need to stop, we need to live the life we want to live.
Queer individuals usually face a lot of trouble or a lot of stigmatization at their house itself. So, what sort of a message would you like to communicate to
all
parents?
The people who are standing at the back,
Yeah.
all of them are survivors of domestic violence, natal family violence. They are in our shelter spaces. They don't know where to go. We have rescued them at 2 o'clock at night, wearing nothing on their feet. These are the realities that we are facing. But they've all come up today with things on their faces so that they cannot be recognized. And we are constantly guarding them so that their parents don't come and create a scene here. While we are celebrating Pride, we also know that for different intersections, it means different things.
Do you think this representation of the queer community on web series or movies or anything for visual for that matter has actually increased the space or reinforced the stereotypes?
Actually, it has reinforced some of the stereotypes that were already there in the heterosexual psyche. But I also feel that some of it is kind of visibility there has to be queer trans individuals representing themselves. It is about time.
The Kolkata Rainbow Pride Walk is the oldest and one of the most celebrated LGBTQ annual pride parades of India and South Asia. Started in 1999 as the Friendship Walk by a mere 15 individuals, the Pride Solidarity March has garnered the support of thousands over the years.
So what does it feel to be at the helm of organizing so many people walk together in solidarity for a cause?
It just feels humbled that this could be happening. The fact that 20 years we've been able to do this and continue doing this.
Do you have any messages for people who are still struggling to come out of the closet and,
Coming out
embrace
of the
themselves?
closet is not important. Coming out is important only when you're ready. But acceptance and getting the world to accept you is more important. Accept yourself, that's very important.
So do you think the society has evolved in terms of accepting queer individuals?
It has evolved, but it's a huge way to go. Baby steps.
The new generation Gen Zs are more aware of this. I think we should talk about it more like we talk about our everything. Don't avoid the topic. You should, as much as you talk about it, it will become as easy for them to, absorb, and they can always do that.
There are many queer people who are young queer people who are struggling to come to terms with their identity. What message would you like to give to them?
Oh, believe in yourself, believe in who you want to be, who you can be, and always look for support. Don't do it alone.
And what sort of a message would you like to give to parents who have queer kids?
Parents, get support from other parents. There's a lot of parents groups. Again, don't go through it alone. I've been out for 25 years, so I've gone through everything, but don't do it alone. You can't do it alone.
Why is it so important to embrace such, bright colors and outlandish attires for this one day?
দেখুন যেমন আমরা পুজোর সময় খুব সাজিয়ে একটু নিজেদের ভালো করি, তো আমাদের কাছে এটা একটা সেলিব্রেশন এবং আমরা অল ওভার দ্য ইয়ার এর জন্য ওয়েট করি।
When the rally started, we were greeted by the tunes of this one Bengali song. The lyrics of this song, the song goes like "Amar hath bandhibi, amar pa bandhibi, amar mon bandhibi kemon," which loosely translates to "You could tie my hands, you could tie my legs, but how would you tie my heart? How would you tie the urge to love someone that I love? And how would you tie the urge to want to be with someone that I love?" This right here is the very essence of this Pride Walk, which is now headed towards Park Street, which is also called Pride Street at times. Now, the demands here are loud and clear. Demand for a more inclusive society. Demand for the right to love. Demand to stay with people who they love. And the demand to be included in the mainstream discourse. These are some of the overwhelmingly loud demands which have stemmed out of this Pride rally. With camera person Shuman Gupta, this is Titas reporting from Park Street for News The Truth and TT.